We got oyster head and porpoise head over here, fountain head and eraser head, and now we have falcon head. That's right for all you heads out there. 1990 Falcon Head. I'm Jason, Squeaky Clean Adult Films, Barefoot. This movie's awesome. And you might not like it. I like it. What did I say in the past? Falcon Head. What is Falcon Head? You're in for a surprise. I teased this a while back and I loved it. And then I worked on it for a while. I put it down. I came back to it. I didn't love it as much. It's different. It's weird. It's like a W.A.V.E. movie. W.A.V.E. movies they're still going. They started off in the 80s, late 80s. They're very passionate. They're shot on video. They're different. If you just get some people and a camera and then some way to edit it together, you can make a movie. Anyone can make a movie. And that's what the W.A.V.E. movies are like. They're so passionate and I love them. And I feel the same way about this. There's some stars in this. It's got Eric Price and Paula Price, married couple. The mother and daughter, Delilah and Sabrina. There's stars in it. Blake Palmer's in it. But very small cast. You can tell very small budget. Shot on video. Different. Made by a female, Victoria Arnelle. She made 3 movies. And this is, what was it called? Romance. A Victoria Arnelle romance. I like this movie. Victoria, if you're watching this dumb face, I love this movie. It's different. It's romantic. For that is good nomenclature. You know, you got a Spike Lee joint, a David Lynch film, a Martin Scorsese picture, a Victoria Arnelle romance. She directed 3 movies. She was involved. Oh wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. She produced 1 movie, she wrote 2 movies, she directed 3 movies, and was involved in 4 movies. All on a 2-year career, all 1989, 1990. I went down a big old rabbit hole, and I enjoyed 75% of them, just in the last couple weeks. Her first film, Angelica, which I think we might be doing, she wrote that as well as directed it. Her final film, which was this, Falcon Head, she wrote and directed it. In the middle, she directed Flame, which she did not write. And then she produced a whole other film, and that was Strangers When We Met, also starring Paula Price and Tracy Adams. We might be doing that one too. Okay, I don't know what I don't want to give anything away. We'll talk about all the actors at the end, like the usual. We'll talk about some of the choices at the end. I don't want to give stuff away. But there's some cool choices. It's very romantic. It is a romance film. It's a soap opera. It's a soap opera. It's an adult soap opera. And I'm here for it. Let's watch the movie. We'll discuss a bunch of stuff at the end.
Oh, Hans, just stay for a little while.
Molly, I gotta go. I have so much work to do. I have to get back to my work.
You've always made time for me.
I know, but really, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. This stuff has to be done today.
Molly or Edwina?
I saw Molly earlier outside in the garden, but I haven't seen Edwina.
I'm not worried about Molly. I'm worried about Edwina.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That girl's always in a daze.
In a daze? She's in love.
In love? She's too young to be in love.
Too young? She's 18.
That's just what I mean. 18? She doesn't know anything at 18.
It won't be long now. Get that idiot to marry me. And then I'll become rich. Then I'll get my 2 playmates to come move in with me. Mm-hmm. And then we all can devise a plan to get rid of that fool.
God, are you devious?
Yeah, isn't she wonderful? Where have you been?
I had to, put some tools away I forgot outside on the path. But what's the difference? I'm here now.
Edwina's not in love with you. She's in love with Philip.
I know.
But I'm in love with you.
Hey, Molly, what you doing?
I'm just watching Edwina. She keeps staring out the window over there.
I'll snap her out of that.
Oh, no, Father. Just leave her alone. Come in. I'm here in the living room. Falcon. Hi.
Hi, Molly.
Edwina's not here, but she should be back soon if you'd like to wait.
Well, I didn't really come here to talk to Edwina. I came here to talk to you.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I think Edwina's fallen head over heels in love with Philip.
Well, Edwina's not really on my mind. It's you.
I don't understand. What are you trying to say?
Haven't you talked with your maid, Maggie?
Maggie and I, we don't talk that much.
I see. Well, I'm kind of tongue-tied. I know what to say, but I don't know how to say it.
Well, you don't have to be tongue-tied with me. There's no reason. You, actually been in love with me all along.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I felt the same way about you for a long time.
You did?
Uh-huh.
All right, so what did you think about that? 4 minutes before anyone spoke. We have a huge opening credits, and then we're starting to meet all the characters, and no one says anything for 4 minutes. I love it. I like the music. One whole scene was shot with the romantic haze, even when it came in to the parts you didn't see, the adult stuff. The haze stayed on. That's the only thing I didn't like about this movie. My only gripe. Oh, I forgot to say our ratings. This was almost a G, but there's a lot of what I called soap opera seduction. So there's a lot of seduction, there's some cigs, and there's some tongue wagging by that lady. Any of you guys that follow Barefoot, you saw that I made a short of that this week. So the tongue wagging, the soap opera seduction, the cigarettes, that lands us in PG mode. This is our second Paula Price movie. Of course, she was Fran in User Friendly, one of my favorites. She always performs with her husband, Eric Price, and this is no different. He was also in User Friendly. And I am a big fan of Paula Price. Huge part of my childhood. And I said we were going to do some Paula Price. I believe I said, cut to the tape. This makes me want to do a Paula Price series. The Paula Price collection. Should we do it? I kind of think that we should. We're a little backed up right now, but I'm going to put that on the back burner. If you see a Paula Price collection coming soon, you can say you heard it here first. I believe I said I wanted to do a Paula Price marathon or series. So I'll tell you what, we're adding to the Paula Price today and soon. She was in Elements of Desire, one of her last films ever, if not her last, before her accident and her retirement. And so that'll be 3 Paula Prices. That'll at least set my mind at ease. I got to do the things I say I'm going to do, or I'll lose it internally. And so that makes me feel better. It's been a while since User Friendly. Now we got Falcon Head, and Elements of Desire is coming out soon, 1995. Cameron Grant film. Extremely artistic. Cameron Grant wrote it, directed it, shot it, edited it. Super filmmaker. Artistic. 1995. Still shooting film. So we got more Paula Price coming up. Oh! Night Trips 2. Which I have not started, but I did tell you fine audience members that we should do. A lot of people liked Night Trips. We did Night Trips. Paula and Eric are both in Night Trips 2. So that might be coming out. Eric was in Pretty Peaches 3 without Paula. He was also in Switch Hitters 5. I had no idea. I just went through his whole filmography. Eric Price is in Switch Hitters 5. Now, for our bi-curious homies out there, we have covered Switch Hitters 1, 2, and 3. That's why I giggle that I thought it was a trilogy. I had no idea they kept going. No idea. That was a series. The first one was directed by Richard Mallor, so that's cool. And besides that family, Paula and Eric Price, we also have mother and daughter team Sabrina Dawn and Delilah Dawn. Sabrina was in one of my favorite movies, which is also slated to come up soon, Earthquake Girls. Delilah Mom is probably best known for The New Barbarians, but they wrote a movie together, and I would like to cover it. Things Mama Taught Me. Full title, Things Mama Taught Me. They wrote it together with the directors. Someone else directed it. 3 writing credits. They made a movie called What Mama Taught Me. We got Alex Horne from Stiff Magnolias, Renee Fox from Earth Girls Are Sleazy, Peter Elite from Life Is But a Dream, Blake Palmer's in this bad boy from Physical Attraction, Taboo 3, a special movie we have coming up. And you want to know something weird? He was in a movie called Falconhead 2. What? There's more? Falconhead 2, Man-Eaters, was way before this. 1984. A Michael Zen movie. He did Taboo 17, 18, 19. So Blake Palmer is in a gay movie, Falconhead 2, 16 years before he was in Falconhead. I watched it. I skimmed it. He does not perform in it. But isn't that weird? And I couldn't find Falconhead 1. There's got to be a Falconhead besides our Falconhead. But he's coming up soon with Christy Canyon. It's so good. Great cast. Great crew. I also mentioned that we're going to start doing 2 a week for at least for a while of winter. So that's good because we only have one more Sunday before Christmas, which means next week, which is Pleasures of Innocence, might be getting bumped. That poor movie, I've bumped it so many times. And I'm over here trying to impress Al and Adrian. Yeah, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I guess just for sure we're gonna start releasing 2 a week now. Or next Sunday can still be Pleasures of Innocence, and then this year's Christmas special can just be like on Christmas. But for some reason, to me, it's only official if it's the Sunday release. So in that aspect, it makes me feel like Pleasure of Innocence. You got to get out of that spot. And next Sunday has to be our Christmas release. I don't know. No one helps me. People work at Barefoot. I have a lot of help on a lot of different projects. Squeaky Clean Adult Films is a one-man band. It's just me. And so that's why it's so clunky. Scuffed. That's what the kids are saying nowadays. That's why the show's so scuffed. So just deal with me. That didn't sound right, does it? Scuffed. Okay. Merry Christmas. I hope you liked this one. I really did like it. But like I said in the beginning, I did have that. I folded in on myself. I was like, they're gonna love this. And then I was like, ooh, I don't know if they're gonna like this. But in that weird gray area hesitation, you find some cool stuff. So I bet you I'm right on both. I bet you there's gonna be some people who are like, oh, that was pretty cool. And I bet you people are like, yeah, that was a whole lot of nothing. Because these change a lot when you cut the adult stuff out. That's what most people want to see. So when you yank that out, we have to be story driven. And some people are going to say it's not there. Some people are going to say it's there. Not just on this movie, on the whole series. So you always take that chance. When I recut up and dissect and put together and we focus on the narrative, not everything sticks. Not everything plays as it's intended. What the am I talking about? I'll see you next week. Don't subscribe, don't like, don't share, just watch.